To representatives from the actor, the Marvel Breakout Stars team claims that Majors, quote, has done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to make you feel awkward, put you on the spot.
Yeah, it's.
Jonathan Majors has finally broken his silence on the abuse allegations that have rocked Hollywood, and the future looks uncertain for the rising star. The accusations have sent shockwaves through the industry, leaving fans wondering what's next for Majors. Will the scandal put a dent in his skyrocketing career, or will he emerge unscathed and continue to shine on the big screen? In this video, we'll be examining the latest developments and uncovering the juicy details of this explosive story. So, stay tuned. On March 25, 2023, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office charged and arrested the star on multiple counts of assault and harassment after an explosive incident with his supposed girlfriend in a New York City taxi. The altercation reportedly got heated, and things quickly turned violent, with Majors allegedly choking the woman and causing minor injuries to her head and neck. But wait, it gets worse. Two directors have taken to the web and made additional claims against Majors. One of them even alleges that he engaged in vicious, cruel behavior. Abby Allen, a rising filmmaker, is one of the individuals who has spoken out against Jonathan Majors in the aftermath of the arrest news. However, it would seem that this actually isn't the first time that Allen has alluded to the Marvel star and his alleged behavior. The director posted a message to Twitter back in February in which they referred to an actor that the internet has violently fallen head over heels for. The tweet read, "There's a particular actor, relatively new on the scene, who Twitter has violently fallen head over heels for, who, in actuality, is a vicious, cruel, abusive human being, both professionally and in his personal life, and every new viral thirst tweet about him drives me insane." The other director who's taken issue with the Kang the Conqueror actor is Tim Nicoy, a veteran of Broadway and co-founder of Society Theater. In a now-deleted tweet, the creative made several serious accusations against the Da 5 Bloods alum, calling him a sociopath and abuser. "I'm just gonna say this about Jonathan Majors and be done with it. Folks at Yale and the broader NYC community have known about him for years. He's a sociopath and abuser, and that is how virtually everyone speaks about him. It's a shame it took this long for him to be reported." The tweet ran. Commentators subsequently asked why Tim Nicolai didn't speak out sooner if he was aware of alleged negative behavior on the actor's part. He responded by saying that people have tried, but that ultimately, those trying to legitimize the allegations needed a victim to come forward. Nicolai also claimed to be close to those who have been impacted by the star's alleged actions. And it now seems that Nicolai might have been right. Sources familiar with the matter revealed that multiple alleged abuse victims of Majors have come forward following his March arrest and are cooperating with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Meanwhile, all the allegations that Jonathan is facing right now have made him untouchable in Hollywood. In fact, people in the film industry are distancing themselves from him. Majors was dropped by his manager and publicist on Monday, and considering the actor's first court date is still weeks away, the timing seemingly signals more fallout to come. It was reported on April 19th that Majors has been axed from multiple projects. The actor was set to star and executive produce The Man in My Basement alongside Willem Dafoe, but has now been dropped. He's also been cut from a Texas Rangers MLB ad campaign that was going to debut on Friday and is no longer in consideration to star in Otis Redding. What's more, there have been speculations that Disney has also dropped the actor from the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp film. As we all know, Disney sells the MCU to kids and families, and although not every actor in the franchise has lived a spotless life, there are definitely some things they just can't ignore. It's true that Jonathan Majors is innocent until proven guilty, but those rules don't always apply in Hollywood since this is a business based on public perception. And when you have the biggest movie franchise of all time, you can't have someone who is accused of alleged domestic abuse as the centerpiece of your multiverse. In the case that Marvel decided to recast his role, there is a possibility that the Devotion star will be replaced by Colman Domingo as the new Kang the Conqueror. In case you're not familiar with his work, Colman Domingo is most well known for his Emmy-winning role on Euphoria. He plays Rue's compassionate sponsor, who uses his own complicated past to encourage her to avoid his mistakes. The emotionally layered performance he gives can translate perfectly to Kang. According to American PR executive Ron Tarassian, Jonathan will likely face an uphill battle amid his legal troubles. Jonathan Majors has had quite a promising career ahead of him thus far, but as a rising star who is not yet established, he has less industry credibility to fall back on to carry him through a situation of this nature. He explained, partners like Marvel and other household names that were in contracts with him wouldn't have been quick to comment initially, rather waiting for more of the legal process to play out. This dispute may not be a complete career killer for him, but depending on how these proceedings play out, he may never have the career many thought he was heading towards after this year. In addition to all this, Majors stepped down from the board of the Gotham Film and Media Institute and his work with the Sidney Poitier Initiative, which was created to support emerging filmmakers. On the 19th of April, Executive Director Jeffrey Sharp sent a note to the Gotham board, alerting them of the move. Despite the damning allegations against him, the actor's camp has been fighting tooth and nail to defend him. They even claim to have video evidence that proves his innocence. In a New York County criminal court filing obtained by Page 6, Priya Shourie says her client's former girlfriend can be seen on security footage partying at Lucy's nightclub at the Moxie Hotel in Manhattan in the early hours of March 25th. Shortly after the fight in question, the lawyer claims security footage shows the woman, whose identity they have chosen to conceal for privacy reasons, felt legally and morally entitled to physically assault Majors and considered this event to have no consequences for her. As per the filed documents, the woman was seen in videos acting light, laughing, partying, jovial at several moments throughout the night, despite later claiming the Creed 3 star had just assaulted her. In addition to this, Jonathan's attorney also shared purported text messages from the alleged victim admitting to being at fault. In the text exchange, which has not been independently verified, the woman wrote, "Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did, and I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I love you." A few hours later, the woman allegedly wrote, "I know you have the best team and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can my end. I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out, and your worry is my partner due to our communication prior." The leaked text messages were followed by a statement made by Majors' attorney who denied the allegations made against Majors. Around 11 a.m. on March 25, 2023, Jonathan Majors called 911 out of concern for the woman's mental health. The police arrived with the paramedics, as is standard procedure, and arrested Mr. Majors due to an NYPD protocol requiring arrest in certain circumstances. Shourie said in the statement, on that same day, only 7 and 9 hours later, the woman sent text messages to Mr. Majors, admitting that she was the one who used physical force against him. She also disavowed any allegations that he had done anything to her and confirmed that Mr. Majors called 911 because of her mental condition. These are those messages, redacting the woman's name for her privacy. Meanwhile, the allegations made against Majors have prompted fans to share their thoughts on the matter, with many expressing their doubts towards the credibility of these allegations. He needs to sue everyone. Seriously, all it takes is a false allegations against a black man, and people will believe the lie on face value. Despite the fact there's evidence proving his innocence, they destroyed this man's life and career over false allegations. One fan wrote. A second fan added, "Jonathan is innocent until proven guilty. I'm glad that Jonathan is lawyered up very well." While a third fan simply stated, "Justice for Jonathan Majors." The allegations of abuse made against Jonathan Majors have undoubtedly sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving fans questioning the future of the rising star's career. Be sure to stay tuned for updates as the situation continues to unfold. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.